off చేస్తారు. Yeah, the place of supply in section 12 we have seen place of supply in the case where both the service provider and the service receiver, both of them are located in India. Now what is this 13? Place of supply of services where either the provider or the recipient or both are outside India. Okay, services will remain the same wherever you go. Now only the place of supply may change, services will be the same only, no? Okay, so provisions of this section determine place of supply location is outside India. Same story 13(2). It says first you go from 3 to 13. Here 13 subsections. First you go 3 to 13, then come to me. Okay, bye. Now 3. The place of supply of the following services shall be the location where the services are actually performed. Only one word, services are actually performed. It may be a case where you are the service provider, you are in India, you are a service receiver, you are in US. Now transaction is happening. If that is covered by this subsection 3, what is the place of supply? Services actually performed. What is that? Services supplied in relation to goods which are required to be made physically available by the recipient of service to the supplier of service in order to provide the service. He is saying, sir, you are providing a service in relation to a goods which are required to be physically made available. You have to bring it to me. For example, you were traveling by your scooty or whatsoever, suddenly it got repaired. Can you call the service fellow and say, complete the service from there immediately, online, I have to go? No. Either he should come to you or you should go to him. You should make the goods available physically to the person. Only then he can work on it. It is not some software issue, he can do it from remote location. Correct? Huh? So any repairs to goods, you have to bring the goods to the supplier. Those services are covered here. You are in India, service provider, receiver outside India, or service provider outside India, you may be in India. It can be anything. The thing is, who may be the service provider, you should make the goods physically available to him, and he is working on them. See, for you I am spending lot of time, nights, I am daily sleeping at 1 o'clock for easy understanding. Okay, but you can get the image, you can understand. He is working physically on the goods. Correct? Huh? Not only that, you see in every slide you will have corresponding image. Provided that when such services are provided from a remote location by way of electronic means, nowadays electric vehicles, all ADAS, let's take my car, ADAS, some issues there, if there is a software issue, a display issue, they are doing it from their location, from Ahmedabad, they are doing it online. That's a different story. Okay, if they are doing from a remote location means not some hilly, long, in-depth area. Remote location means far away place. Okay, so remote location by way of electronic. The place of supply shall be the location where the goods are situated at the time of supply of service. The goods are here. I bought a Tesla car from US, imported. I am using it. There is no service provider here. Now I will ring up Tesla. They said, sir, keep the car in garage and call me. Yeah, we done it. Now he accessed the car. You know, they can do anything with the car. In last time I read an article where one of the customer, they have not paid the EMI for the car. They locked it. They locked the car. Now he cannot use it. Got the point? That is what remotely working on it. In that case, your goods are in India, but is working from US through electronic mode. Then what is the place of supply? In the case of physically providing service, what is the place of supply? Place where the services are performed. But this is an exception. This is an exception. In this case, he is working from US with respect to a car situated in India. Now what he is saying? Location where the car is situated. Where is the car situated? India. Place of supply will become India. Don't say he is performing work at US, the place of supply is US. No, that is for here, clause A, not for proviso to clause A. Clause A is different, proviso to clause A is different. Beautiful, no? That is GST law. Next one, rule, exception, exception to the exception. Okay. Provided further that nothing contained in this clause shall apply in case of services supplied in respect of goods which are temporarily imported into India for repairs, and immediately after repairs the goods are going back to outside India. Then this provision is not applicable. Then which provision is applicable? Subsection 2. Don't say not taxable. Government won't leave you so early. Okay. So here it's not there. Don't worry. Check for other subsections. Don't worry, I am there. Subsection 2. Come here. Somewhere you have to fall. It's like Padma Vyoham. Somewhere you will be caught. Okay. Don't say 13 నాకు applicable కాదు sir. There is no situation like that. It should be there. Okay, fine. Any doubts? So this is relating to simply saying repair on goods or working on goods. Okay, fine. Chalo. Next one. It's relating to an individual, a person. The place of supply of the following services shall be the location where the services again are actually performed. What is that? Services supplied to an individual represented either as a recipient of service. He himself is the recipient. Sir, what is that? Only recipient will come, no? No. If I want my employee to get trained, I will send him to India for training. Got the point? Or I will send him to US for training. Then he is representing me. Get the point? Physically we both are maybe different, but you gone there as R.K. Sangho Associates person. That's what the meaning. Read it carefully. In individual, let us say I myself gone, or represented as the recipient of the service. Srinivas going and representing me. Actually, I am the recipient of service. I am the payer. I will pay the money for the services. He is representing me. Okay, fine. Or a person acting on behalf of me. Somebody else, I sent him. He went there on my behalf. For example, client will come. Some case is there. Appeals. Appeal is to be filed before the Commissioner Appeals. Client will not go for hearing. Who will go? I will go. Or my team will go. There we are representing him, client. Got the point? Okay. Which require the physical presence of the recipient or person acting on behalf of the recipient. You should be there. Only then I can do something. Haircut. You have to be there. Without you, how can I do hair cutting for you? Okay, got the point? Like that. Person opting away with the supplier for supply of services. It may include makeup, tailoring, many individual related training, beautician courses, or any services where you are required to be there. Without you, it's not. They cannot provide a service. Selling service is a classic example. Okay, next one. We'll go to the next one. So this is relating to an individual. First one is goods. Second one is what? Individual. There, goods must be there. Here, I must be there. Okay? Okay. Next, place of supply of service relating to immovable property, accommodation, construction. We all read, everything we already read, right? Service supply directly in relation to immovable property like architect, engineer, other experts, okay? Experts, estate agents. Next one, supply of accommodation in a hotel, in guest house, club, campsite, grant to right to use immovable property, coordination of construction work, all we read, no? Okay? Including that of architects, interior decorators, shall be the place where the immovable property is located or intended to be located. I am an engineer in India. You are a person located in Singapore. You are taking my services, drawing services. Okay? So what is the place of supply? Where is the construction taking place? Singapore. So what is the place of supply? I am in India. I went to Singapore. I stayed in a hotel at Singapore, accommodation. What is the place of supply? Hotel. Where is the hotel? Singapore. Place of supply is outside India. I went to Japan. I ate food there. Restaurant service. What is the place of supply? Clear? Okay. Same story. Admission. We already read this, right? Admission to, both are single point. There 2 points, admission to any event. Second one, organization of any event, organizing an event. Both are clubbed. Admission, organizing, cultural, artistic, sporting, scientific, educational, entertainment, whatever is there, you just copy paste. Shall be the place where event is held. There we may be discussing registered, unregistered, all those stuff. Place where the event is held. You are a jewelry showroom here. You are conducting an exhibition at US. You are taking so many services. You are providing so many services. Everything is US. It has nothing to do with India. Very simple. Where any service referred to in 3, 4, 5, whatever we are discussing, is supplied at more than one location. Simultaneously, I am providing at more than one location. Some part India I have done, some part Singapore, some part US, some part Japan. Okay? Including taxable territory, the place of supply shall be the location in the taxable territory. Everything will come to India. So there should be a tax planning. In such a way, you will enter a separate agreement for other locations, separate agreement for Indian location, so that you can avoid the tax on that agreement. By single agreement, you are providing everywhere, including India. Now everything gets taxed in India. That is where we are required. You understand? That is where chartered accountant is required. You will say, sir, you don't like this. You enter a separate agreement for this. It is a separate agreement. You pay tax in India. That is outside India. Over. Now, same thing. See where the service is referred to 3, 4, 5 again. There we said many places including India. Here are supplied in more than one state or union territory. Actually, completely somebody from outside India providing services to a person in India. That service is spreading more than one state. Got the, that's why I placed Indian map. Okay. So more than one state, the place of such services shall be taken as being in each of the respective states based on the agreement. We have already seen advertisement. Correct? Huh? Same story applicable here. It depends on facts of the case. How much service you are providing in which state. Accordingly, you distribute. See, here and here is only telling determination of value. Here also. How much, in which country, how much. This is in which state, how much. Otherwise, there is no service at all. Service they are talking about 3, 4, 5. Okay? Okay. Next, services of banking company, NBFC, intermediary is a very important topic. Hiring of means of transport. The place of supply of the following services shall be the location of the supplier of service. Let us say you are here. You are the service provider. You are located in India. And your services supplied by a banking company, State Bank of India, financial institution, or an NBFC, Bajaj Finance, to account holders. Account holder is outside India. If he is in India, there is no issue. Both are in India means you will not come in 13. You will go to section 12. Correct? Huh? If it's a bank and you are in India, let us say, your account holder is outside India. Place of supply? India. Reverse case, American Bank, Bank of America. You are providing service from Bank of America. You are in India, but the bank is America. What is the place of supply? America. So here the challenge is you should see from both ends. The question may be from this side or that side. The service provider may be in India, may be from outside India. The bank may be in India or it may be a foreign bank. So you should not be confusing. What is it? Where the supplier is situated. Don't go into too much of parameters in the question and confuse yourself. When you remember this, remember, okay, where the bank is situated. Where the bank is situated? Question. Okay, Bank of England situated in London. That's over question. Answer is over. The place of supply is England, London. Next, intermediary services. There is a definition for intermediary services. Intermediary services means he is an agent, is a broker acting on behalf of somebody else and provides services to his customer. I will give an example. I am a person located in India. You are a person outside India. Okay. Let us say Tesla. You are outside India. Let us not test Tesla. That doesn't require any agents. Let us have some brand, unknown brand, new brand outside India. So Sai is outside India, located in US. Now he wants to sell his goods in India. Okay. Or he is already selling the goods. He wants to do after sale service in India. Now he asks me. Okay. He wants to sell the goods in India. He asks me, sir, you need to act as my agent in India. I am the principal, you are an agent. Whatever transactions you undertake in India, please take it in my name. Please take it forward in my name. Please provide them to my customers on my behalf. You got the point? On my behalf, you will be working. For a third party, you are not you are Sai. Contract of agency, Indian Contract Act. The acts of the agent are not the acts of the agent, rather they are the acts of the principal. For the acts of the agent, it is the principal who will be binding, not the agent. And while the agent is acting as an agent, he says clearly to the third party, I am acting on behalf of my principal. He is entering into transactions on behalf of principal. He buys goods on behalf of principal. He sells goods on behalf of principal. Okay. So, I will be arranging is the correct word. I will be arranging a service to him. I will be an intermediary. Intermediary means in between. There are three parties. In this transaction, there should be three parties: seller, buyer, and me. Amma nanna Tamilamma ilaga. Buyer, seller, and me. If I am not there, you are not able to find the seller. If I am not there, you are not able to find the buyer. I am bringing you both to a platform for which I get some commission. He is intermediary. Got the point? Huh? Any doubts in this? I am not acting on my own account. That means as a principal. And I am not acting as a principal. I am acting as an agent. If you are providing any service to anybody outside India, it is taxable in India. There is so much of litigation going on this particular topic. SSC will say, I am not intermediary. I am acting as a principal. Because if you say you are an intermediary, you are out, you are taxable in India. Got the point? I will give a live example for one of our clients. Client is in India. Their parent company outside India. There is an agreement by which this Indian company subsidiary should conduct workshops, do publicity, okay, reach to the customers, inform about the product that are being sold by my parent company, and arrange the purchase of the goods, arrange the sale. Okay. Now that guy will purchase goods from my foreign parent company. Okay. For this, whatever cost, now intermediary services is over. Next, service consisting of hiring of means of transport, including hatches but excluding aircrafts, vessels, up to period of 1 month. If you are hiring, taking on rent or giving on rent hatches, boats are avi untayi kada, okay. So you are hiring that means of transport, including hatches, but this clause does not cover aircrafts and vessels. Hatches, but that too only up to 1 month. If it is more than 1 month, it is not covered here. So important. So carefully we should read it. We can't say simply reading and going, reading. What you understood? What is the purpose? What you can answer? Can you answer that by mere reading? No. Go. It says service consisting of hiring of means of transport. Means of transport means which you use for transportation. Okay. Anything and everything, including hatches. But he said no. No to aircrafts, vessels, no. That we should understand. No? Oh, this clause doesn't cover aircrafts. In the examination hall, he hired an aircraft for only 20 days, he will say. Why? You may remember 1 month, so he will twist only 20 days. Oh, less than 1 month. So, it is not covered under 8. కుమ్మేసాం అసలు పేపర్ ఏమంతా సింపుల్గా అడిగాడు అసలు 20 days అంటే మనకు తెలియదు అనుకున్నాడు 1 month అని ఆడు నీకు 1 month తెలియదని అడగలేదు ఎయిర్ క్రాఫ్ట్ వెజల్ అందులో కవర్ అవ్వలేదని అడిగాడు నువ్వు కుమ్మేసి వచ్చేసావు నెక్స్ట్ అటెంప్ట్ మళ్ళీ రెడీ ఓకే యూ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ హౌ టు రీడ్ నో దట్స్ వై ఐఎమ్ రీడింగ్ ద బేర్ యాక్ట్ ఫర్ యూ అదర్వైజ్ ఐ కెన్ గివ్ ఎ లెక్చర్ లైక్ ఎ స్టోరీ ఐ కెన్ టెల్ యూ what is the concept, but I am putting the bare act and making you to read so that you will understand how to read the law. Okay, so that is the thing. So in all these cases, what supplier of services, where is the supplier located? For example, I took and hire a boat from a person in Singapore. I went to Singapore, I want yacht. For the 10 days I will be with family, I will be roaming around. In the boat I will enjoy. Okay? Sir? Okay. What is the location of the place of supply? That place where the service provider is located. Reverse case, India. If I am in India, I am giving on hire. India. Foreign people come to India, they take on hire my vehicle, my yacht. What is the place of supply? India. That's again, the place of supply of services of transportation of goods other than by mail or courier, because mail or courier already there, shall be the place of destination of such goods. Let us say, coming to India, goods are coming to India. There used to be a provision, the place of supply is destination of the goods. Now they said, no. Then what? Maybe subsection 2. Okay, this is deleted. And then the place of supply service in respect of passenger transportation shall be the place where the passenger embarks on the conveyance. Same story. Where you have first entered into the flight, in which airport. Okay, that place is the place of supply. That may be India, if it is the flight is going from India to outside India, and if the flight is coming from outside India to India, outside India. You got the point? Are you understanding? Are you with me? Yeah? The flight is coming from Dubai to here, that airlines need not pay GST in India. Why? What is the place of supply? Dubai. That is where he embarked into the flight. Reverse case, India. Emirates, foreign airlines, taking passengers from India to UAE. Taxable. Why? Passengers embarked in India. You can't say, I am a foreign airlines, I am not liable to pay GST in India. Nothing doing. Place of supply is India. Clear? The place of services, again, services will remain the same. Place of supply will go that way, this way. During the course of a passenger transport operation, including services intended to be wholly or substantially consumed while on board, shall be the first scheduled point of departure of that conveyance for the journey. Our assistant commissioner. Okay. OIDAR services. What is this OIDAR? Online Information Database Access and Retrieval Services. Maybe an examination question. It's very important. OIDAR services. Online Information and Database Access. Online information. You understood what is online information? There is an information in the Google. Okay. Database access. Some people will provide database access services. They will have specified content, and you can access only on payment. Okay. Okay. You know KPO companies, knowledge process outsourcing. What they provide? What service they provide?
So they're actually for client that I did, they were handling the payments and all.
Okay, but otherwise they will maintain the database of various companies in India or any other countries. If you want to know, sir, who are the top 10 players in transportation industry in Singapore, how do you know? You will go to their website, pay some amount. Okay, then they will give you access to the database. Then you can search. That is also KPO service. Knowledge process outsourcing. They give you the knowledge. Okay? Okay, that's database access. In some cases, you can only access, you can't download. Correct? You go to some sites, you can't even copy paste. It's only for access. If you want to download, pay again. They will say, pro, dear bro, we are pro. pay and download it. Retrieval, information access, database access, retrieval, that's all. OIDAR, online information, database access, once accessed you want retrieval. Like this movie rules and all, they generally they will be outside India, and you are going, you are accessing, you are watching and you are downloading, that is OIDAR. You are going to Google, you are watching, you are accessing, you are downloading, that is OIDAR. But many cases you are doing free, small things, but there will be a next level where you have to pay even to the Google. Are you getting the point? That is OIDAR, nothing else. That is not OIDAR. You are all doing that OIDAR daily. Daily you are doing. YouTube. Where is which company? Where is the YouTube headquarters? India? No. But you are accessing. You are viewing the view content. You are retrieving, downloading. Online information database retrieval services. That is what? You are receiver of this service. We are all receivers of this service. Shall be the location of the, that is why they said recipient of the service. Why receivers will be in India. Got the point? All these top 10 social medias that you are paying, YouTube, Google, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. This is what happening. Twitter is providing this service to you. Facebook is providing this service to you. Google is providing this service to you. YouTube is providing this service to you. Earlier TikTok. Okay, this is what the Insta. Okay, so you are all receivers. They said, what is the place of supply? So that guy in US should pay GST in India. Come, please come to India. Pay taxes here. That's all. The purpose of this subsection, person receiving such services, for the purpose, services shall be deemed to be located. Then how do you know? You are located in India. How do they know? Because for them it is important. మీకేముంది వెళ్తారు వాడతారు అయిపోయింది వచ్చేస్తారు. But he is the person liable to pay tax, no? He should know who is the person, this person, particular person is downloading this data, from which place he is. How do he know? మీరు గూగుల్లోకి వెళ్ళి యాక్సెస్ చేశారండి. హౌ డు గూగుల్ నో దట్ యు ఆర్ డూయింగ్, యు ఆర్ పర్సన్ బిలాంగింగ్ టు ఇండియా, ద పర్సన్ బిలాంగింగ్ టు వైజాగ్, హౌ డు యూ నో? ఫర్ దట్ ఎనీ ఆఫ్ ది టూ ఫాలోయింగ్ కండిషన్స్ should be satisfied. Then you will be said to be what? Recipient in taxable territory. 1. The location of the address presented by the recipient of services through internet is in taxable territory. Whatever address you are giving to them, that is what? Which address? Indian address. Okay, it is not there. Or, okay, fine. You are using credit card, debit card or store value card or charge card, smart card or any other card by which the recipient settles the payment. That card has been issued in India. Indian bank issued that card. You are using that card. You are Indian person. The billing address of the recipient is here. The internet protocol address, IP address of the device used by you is in India. So they can catch you like anything. Okay, you may not know where you are. You missed in some jungle. You don't know where you are. Google knows where you are. Okay, it can find you. It is simple that you should be able to access their Google. The bank of the recipient of services in which the account used for payment is maintained in India. For example, you are also in Singapore, Google also US, both are outside India, but you are using a bank, internet banking of a State Bank of India, which is in India, out. It is taxable in India. The country code of the subscriber is a taxable territory. The location of the fixed landline through which the service is received, broadband, is in taxable territory. Out of this A, B, C, D, E, F, G, any two falls in India, the service recipient is said to be in India, therefore it becomes taxable in, that's it. Finally, power of government to make rules. Sometimes the foreigners, service providers, they may complain, sir, on this transaction, my country is also charging GST, your country is also charging GST. What is this, sir? They may represent. That is why this subsection, in order to prevent double taxation or non-taxation of the supply of a service or for the uniform application of rules, the government shall have the power to notify any description of services, circumstances in which the place of supply shall be the place of effective use and enjoyment of service. They may change the rule simply. They may amend the section in such a way that it is exempt here, it is exempt there, they may tax it. It is taxable there, it is taxable here, they may exempt it. Got the point? It is like double taxation avoidance agreement under the income tax law. That the same income, if it is getting taxed in both countries, now they will have a treaty arrangement. Either you exempt or I exempt. Or we compensate. You will charge less, I will also charge less. Okay? So that is the today's class of place of supply of services.